Hey guys, it's Steven, Gulf Coast Multifamily, doing another basics of multifamily investing video, this time about cap rates. So a cap rate is the rate of return that is used to determine a sale price or a value of a property. NOI divided by a market cap rate equals the value of the property. So you take your gross rent minus the expenses, let's say $100,000 minus $50,000, gives you a net operating income of $50,000. Let's say the market cap rate for an area is a 6% cap rate. So that's $50,000 divided by 0.06 equals, in this case, $833,000, which would be the value of that property. But if the rent can be higher, if the expenses can be lower, if there's a lot of growth in that area, then that price that a broker gives it, he might use a lower cap rate, pushing that price up higher. So that same $50,000 of income at a 5.5 cap, $50,000 divided by 0.055 is $909,000. And the reason that deal probably still makes sense is if you can get that net operating income up to $75,000, which is usually pretty easy if you're buying it from someone that's owned it long term, that the property maybe needs some work, that now $75,000, even at the market 6 cap, is $1,250,000 of value, meaning you've got plenty of leverage, plenty of liquidity to own that deal, refinance it or sell it if you need to, and that property can still make sense if you take better care of it, better care of your community than whoever owned it in the past. Looking at that on a per unit basis, especially across the Gulf Coast, you oftentimes see around $325 of income per unit per month when it's a legacy owner, somebody that's owned it for a while, maybe self-manages it or has somebody manage it. You'll see about $325. So that's per unit per month. So multiply that number by 12, and that's your yearly income for that one unit, $3,900. Divided by a 6 cap, and that's $65,000 of value. Now, if that property's doing about as good as it can possibly do, that's probably about what you need to pay for it. But if that rent is low and you can do a lot better, let's say you can get it up to $450 per unit per month of income, multiply that by 12 months, that's $5,400, still at that same 6 cap is now $90,000 of value. And that delta there is why you'll often see brokers and sellers increase prices past or below what the market cap rate might be. Because you can buy a property at 70 a unit, put 10 into it, you're all in at 80 a door for a really good, really updated property with good tenants and a good community, and it's potentially worth $90,000. And as it goes up every year, that value goes up with it, and it's potentially a very good property for a very long time. So if you've got any questions about cap rate or multifamily on the Gulf Coast or anywhere else, I'd love to hear from you. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and talk soon.